All right, so I'm just walking around in my bush backyard. All I've got is some water, and I've got my Puzon Wilderness Bowie today, and I just thought I would chop a few things, see how it goes. And things I can say is the grip doesn't really suit my hand very well. It's got a thick pommel, and I don't know if that can be adjusted because of the Kydex sheath I'm running, but it is pretty sweet and it does do things. That tree or this tree. Oh, well, now you've seen it. That thing bites. Oh, brutal. Oh, okay, well, it's going to be harder. Well, there's no damage to the knife, for one. And, yeah, the sap is just not something that it wants to go into. So that's okay. That's okay. There we go. Let's see how that tip is. Straight. Not damaged. Tip is there. This thing's a beast. So this branch is just on my little trail. So let's split it and move it. This stump is dying. Okay, let's just see if we can. Here we go. But yeah. Okay, so at the end of the day, this knife, here are my thoughts. I've whittled a stick, made a sharp point. I've chopped a bunch of random things. I've thrown this at a tree about like too many times. Everyone's probably gonna be upset at that, but that's okay. It's my knife. If I break it, whatever. But it didn't break, and like I threw it into hard sap on a pine tree, and then I threw it at a cedar tree as well, and I only got it in a couple times, mostly because this kind of knife with the heavy lower pommel, the balance of the knife with the way it throws, it just doesn't have the same force at the tip of the blade going in the tree. Like it likes to bite like where the like the blade sticks in the tree, but the tip not so much. Whereas like the Work Tough gear, what's it called? The what's that one? It's like the Mountain Man but a bit bigger. I can't remember the name. The Grizzly or the Kodiak. Oh. That thing is a knife throwing machine because it's got a lighter handle. So I like this knife the way it is. It's fine. I'm definitely going to be watching out for the no choil version. Even like the choil is great as a camp knife and for working on little things. But I think like with the way this handle's designed, if you're choking up at the back here and the blade goes all the way, you're going to have the same control for working little pieces that you would anyway. So a couple things. Puzon Wilderness Bowie knife. SK85 steel is great. The big thing is that every geometry on this knife is chosen so well. Like the tip of this knife is stronger than I thought it ever would be. This is good. I still prefer there to be a bit more meat at the end, but it works. And this handle design is great for chopping. That really works. It's a bit big for my hand, but a lot of people are gonna be buying this knife, so oh well. But I think if there was one thing I would change, I would get the no choil version, and I would find a way to lighten up the handle a bit, because not that you have to throw a knife, but throwing a knife is a great feature that may come in handy one day. I never known when, but yeah. But this is, I give this knife, like this knife surprised me compared to things like Bark River Bowie knives and all sorts of stuff. So in knowing that, I'm gonna give this knife a solid 9 out of 10.